Good morning and welcome to Pulaski Heights United Methodist Church. My name is Jay Clark. I'm one of the pastors on staff here. Thank you for being with us this morning. All this week I've been talking about Paul's chapter called the Love Chapter, 1 Corinthians chapter 13. Been reading from different translations, so you might hear some different words what pop out to you, or you might not hear words that you expect to hear. Like in the King James Version, love is replaced by the word charity. So I invite you, I know that most people have a lot of different translations of the Bible in their home. You might want to dust off the one that you don't use or that you use the least and see how it compares to other versions that you enjoy reading. I think when doing Bible study, one of the things you could do is have a few Bibles of different translations and just see how other people have translated the Greek into what words, because some words don't even exist in English. So what word is in there? That's just part of our normal Bible study. So I invite you to do that. This one is this is the Wesley Study Bible. It's a fairly new study Bible based on a lot of John Wesley's sermons and whatnot, but the translation is one you're very familiar with. It's the New Revised Standard Version. If you're familiar with the Bibles that are in our pews in the sanctuary, they're New Revised Standard Version. That was the official translation of the United Methodist Church for several years. Now, here is what it says about 1 Corinthians chapter 13. The subtitle of this chapter is called The Gift of Love. If I speak in the tongues of mortals and of angels, but do not have love, I'm a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have prophetic powers and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have faith so as I can remove mountains, but do not have love, I am nothing. If I give away all my possessions, and I hand over my body so that I may boast, but do not have love, I gain nothing. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is not envious or boastful or arrogant or rude. It doesn't insist on one way. It's not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but rejoices in the truth. It bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends, Paul says. But as for prophecies, they will come to an end. As for tongues, they will cease. As for knowledge, it will come to an end. For we know only in part, and we prophesy only in part. But when the complete comes, the partial will come to an end. When I was a child, I spoke like a child, I thought like a child, I reasoned like a child. When I became an adult, I put an end to childish ways. For now we see in the mirror dimly, but then we will see face to face. Now I know only in part, then I will know fully, even as I have been fully known. And now faith, hope, and love abide, these three, and the greatest of these is love. One of the things that you will see in different translations is that line about I see in the mirror dimly. For now we see in the mirror dimly, that's verse 12, but then we will see face to face. And there's some discussion around that, what did it mean mirror? Did it mean glass? What is that reflection? And so I think I like mirror because it makes me think of when I hold myself to what Paul is talking about here as far as what it means to love others, to love the church. When I see in the mirror fully, what do I see? Am I reflecting the image of Christ? I think that's part of our job, and it's hard to live up to, isn't it? But it's part of what we're charged with. We hear all of our lives, we are created in the image of God. Well, now it's up to us to live up to it. Have a great day.